We're going to look at what you do best, represented with talents, and what you love to do most with passion. So think quickly, 2 or 3 of the top talents or skills that you have to offer. What are they?
Definitely my communication skills. I would say making people feel comfortable and taken care of.
Taking care. So I'm going to call that serving others. Is that a skill?
Sure,
You're very good at it. Okay. All right. Now let's move over to what you love to do most. The work, the function, the role, maybe even an area, a topic that just really pulls your heart in. And you think, if I could do that every day and get paid, I'd feel like I was stealing. What do we got there?
I think whenever it's that moment I feel that I've really genuinely helped somebody, that's the most feel-good moment to me.
If I could put you in another field, an area of work where you were serving people, by the way, look at the connection. You're good at it and you love it, okay? How would you serve them? What area of their life to help them be better would you work with them on?
Certainly their nutrition, anything regarding their mental health and wellness together.
All right, so nutrition. So this is really good. What we've just done is we've given you clarity, which is the first step to not being scared to make the switch mid-career. See, people don't move because of fear and doubt. Fear of financial failure. Do you feel that? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about the doubt of, is there a path to get there?
Yeah, you know, I think the path I feel I can probably look into. I think anybody who can Google, you know, what certifications and what education, we can get through that. For me, it's more the transition of how to get to somewhere where I could be making what I make now and not having to take a tremendous pay cut.
Okay, so this is perfect. So she has clarity, has a general idea. What do you do next? How do you use the proximity principle to actually begin the process of that risk-free transition? The first one is when you sit down, you're saying, all right, what are the different functions and roles within the field, right? So is it a therapist in nutritional therapy, or am I working maybe in a clinic in a support role?
But you said you went through this transformation yourself. Were there some professionals that helped you find more clarity in your life?
Absolutely. So I was sort of trying to discover how I could help myself, and I started reading a lot more self-help books, listening to podcasts. I changed all of the people that I follow on social media into people that are nutritional therapy practitioners.
Okay, I've got to interrupt her because this is an example for the audience. She put herself in proximity to people that she couldn't sit down with, but by podcast, YouTube videos, and books, she put herself in proximity to experts.
She put herself in their world.
Yes. You know, you may not be able to have lunch with Rachael Way and ask her how she got where she is, but you can read her books, you can follow her story. Let's go to the second one. There's a second thing in action here for proximity. When you're sitting down with these people that are in your field, what do these jobs pay? This takes away a lot of the fear, right? Because you're making X amount of dollars in your current role, and we want you to replace that, not necessarily go backwards, to Rachel's question.
Right, so you have to research
not just
what they're doing, but how they're compensated.
This is what proximity does here in research. So the third thing here, let's go to this, and this is what qualifications am I going to need? When we switch fields, sometimes we're going to need new qualifications. You've got some talent, that is transferable, but what is that going to take? Now I know what I need to know. And then that leads to number 4. And this is, what is it going to cost me for the transition in terms of time and money? So for instance, if you had to get a 2-year degree or just some certifications. How long is that going to take? Based on how much it costs. What's your budget? Right? Because this is a time and money thing. All that said, Rachael, when people begin to do that research and then get around other people that are doing it, it takes the fear and doubt away, because Sophia, you're going to learn very soon that there is a path, and I know about how much time it's going to take, and then the question becomes, is it worth it?